Hey everyone, and welcome back to Comic Studio. And it was late 3 a.m. in the morning for this thing. As before, I just gonna continue or begin of this video that I just tried to find out as well. Since I already reviewed for some kind of cookies as well, even for though inside of CS User's Obsession, and I wouldn't try to find out where are the other cookies come from the AU, fan arts, or the OCs, whatever to do this as well. So. Thankfully, before I'll begin with this video, there must be for something a little bit even shocking for other ages of 18 for right here for something. Sometimes that I just go and find out that I'm going to be trying to find something as well. So nothing even that syrupy is going to find out. But I'm not gonna be whatever that I just going to do for the fan arts. So, I'm not gonna be tired like anything beyond those items or something that I just going to find out. So I'll be seeing him as for some kind of like the Syrupy's account. So if that isn't going to be for some kind of like this, if I gotta be find out for something like this, I'll be right back to this video when I just going to get it done. There is no situation that Syrupy announced that it says for around here for the 2025 for some kind of like this. Official July 2025 wallpaper for Windows 11 or anything else for all of some kind of like this. So the Comic Studio PC wallpaper isn't going to be for around here, and it's shouting out to Vinny CS, and it wasn't going to be for like that anyways as well. Sometimes that Syrupy's account has went turned into some kind of an immigration enemy like this, and I don't like to see for this some kind of for a racist flag whenever to do this as well. But says here, ask your parents before going to Comic Studio, and that means this is not going to be for a real announcement of Comic Studio. Unfortunately, there might gonna be coming a real announcement soon, but unfortunately, it won't be existed for one thing as well. They won't be announcing for parental guidelines to the entire Comic Studio website overall. So I'm the adult now that I'm just still actually 18 years, but I'm almost around here. I got 22 days left before my 19th birthday, and I wouldn't try to find out, and there's no comments whatsoever. Somebody going to do this as well, and that is actually going to be funded as well for some kind of like this. I'll link it to the description as well to this comic right now that I just absolutely found out what I'm not going to be seeing this whenever. So I have already looked around here when I just completely looked around here since 3 a.m. So we're going to be find out for some more cookies in this comic creator. Overall, that I have already seen this as of one thing about for one reason. There must be for some kind of I already seen with this guy as well. The Herald of Persona. And could be even this guy as well. And even Cotton Candy Cookie that I just already seen this for some sort of same sprites. But otherwise, there must be the Beat the Bee. And could be even possible. It's not gonna be like the Apple Lean cookie like this. So, this cookie OC has made by herself, or himself as well. But there's no cookies anyways, except for this, or nothing around like anything as before. So, I just absolutely trying to find out what is going to be more of them. So, since I already seen this, for some kind of... What is this thing? Alright, I just definitely seen this, like, whenever it goes. The fan arts that I just seen this, for some kind of Antichrist reference. From over here, there must be absolutely getting a little bit of one. So, there must be a little bit minor cookies, like the cats, which is not possible that I just not going to be seeing this. This is not going to be Ruthless that I just totally saw around here. So the main head of the mastermind could be even this, for some kind of like this. There's eggnog cookie even for around here. The cotton cookie wasn't probably going to be look like this. Sometimes it looked like a cat, including eggnog cookie, and which possibly includes for tiger lily cookie and kuinaman cookie that pretended almost to be like a dog. Oh my gosh, this is that I'm not going to be messing out for just trying to do this. Which expects that we looked around for do this as well. Probably that must be going to be his wings whenever that I just seen this. But turns out into some kind of a little bit for pretty ridiculous as well. And sometimes sherbet cookie was also look like a cat too. Even though that must be includes around here the bear of the I'm not very sure. This is going to be snow sugar cookie. Snow sugar cookie, the leopard one as well. The snow sugar cookie, the cheetah one, or something, the leopard one. I definitely, that probably looked like the additional tail like or something. The princess cookie probably found out I just seen this some kind of her pretending to look like it's a tail or something. But that OC or some kind of the adet things featured the tail, or I'm not very sure. These are the adets that I just already find out, what I just probably find out as well, that I wouldn't believe that I just seen this. There are the banders. There are the banders like this, and there's more slightly adets for around here for some kind of like this. Even though they must be dressed like anything like this, such as latte cookie, manchoco cookie, cocoa cookie, and moonlight cookie. Even though could be for like the pre-suspect like this, and there must be more of them or not. Looks like that I just already seen syrupy like this. It turns into an evil one as well that I just seen this, or possibly that I just completely saw around here. Since Canada Day and 4th of July is over, sometimes by the end of 4th of July, protests might going to take place into the next year, and that will be ruined around here for some kind of the drone watches as well, for some kind of, if you already enjoy the drone watches, there isn't going to be for the link of this video as well, just going to be search it on the internet videos for some kind of drone watches or like anything as well. So let's continue with that within for like anything as well. Sometimes there must be a little bit more for some kind of like those things, and even more is possible, but I don't like for the GM like anything as well. The GI was actually for some kind of like the ruin like those things as well. It ruins your brain, and something brain rot is going wrong with you as well. So looks like there must be for some kind of cookies like hidden shadows, and this is absolutely from outside of the time balance department. Another one could be from a base. It's not going to be for one thing. So it must be the ninja the assassinator. It's not going to be herself, whatever it is. So this is actually for one thing that I just already seen this from one time, and probably related for something else. Look like even this. Probably this must be for base drawing for the pre-colorize, and that wouldn't believe that must be for always been for sketches like this. This is absolutely that he owns a baseball. One, he was probably a little one thing overall, but now it's not goes to the same thing what I just ever saw, but I don't want to see for some kind of like anything as well, because that one was probably disgusting and even them too. So there were the sprites for some kind of like here that he's been holding a baseball or something. So another one would be for this one, and even this one for some kind of the mean blick as well. Probably that isn't gonna be taking for his hand as well. He's holding a hammer, but probably look like the pose of reference of hyperheims, because that must be another one for some kind of the hyperheims pose like this. There's cherry pie, and that would have believed that was probably him before. We didn't see for around for his stats, and I didn't mention to see this thing whenever that I tried to find out. But I'm not gonna go for around here for this. But there must be a little bit more for such as tall female wouldn't for one thing. I'm not gonna be going to see this like anyways as well. That the tall female holding a large axe, and probably it was probably large enough. I'm not very sure. That could be for she took away for some kind of two blades from the torture device, and that would be necessary as well. But since another one related to angel or devil like this as well, and I would have believed that she would have absolutely going to be showing this, or even possible. So that will be it. It's even possible that I just going to see, and it was exactly not pretty a little bit for one thing. So we definitely seeing this from the owl's house, but not right over here for some kind of like this, for even possible that they just try to do. So thankfully, that will be the end of this video that I just already seen around a couple of cookies around here in the CS Users Obsession Comic Studio, but I try to make for some kind of a little bit story for around here, and nothing especially the storyboard goes to even this one, and probably I'm going to be ending of this video for right here. So the link is going to be in the description below, and thanks for watching. That I wouldn't be able to find out as well. So it's hard to edit for a little bit for one thing. That will took around for over an hour that I not going to be thinking about here as well. Since I was getting a little bit dumb, that would be necessary that my brain is going to get rotten a lot. So even though that will be it for some kind of like this thing, whatever I just going to find out. So sometimes I started to lose my mind, and thanks for watching, by the way. And I'll talk to you mini lads and comic studio users all later into the next one. And that would be that I try to do so anyways. So thanks for watching, and I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll talk to you mini lads and comic studio users all later. And that would going to be for like anything as I say.